We have Dr. Geeta Datta, who is a part of the Balipara Foundation, who will be chairing this particular session.
I'd like to request to come here Ganga Prasad Sharma, Suresh Pai, Amit Kejor, Parameshwar Rabha, and Mainu Marak. So, very small North India, 8 states, and most probably what we don't know is the 220 ethnic groups, and the official language 12, and the major communities is 51. So these are the few major communities of the Northeast India, which are the Adivasi, Nepali, Boro, Assamese, Garo, Nishi, and Mishin. So these are the problems I have highlighted here, which I have got information from these community people. So I have not took these from the internet or anywhere else. What I have informed by these community people, we have put in the slides, which are the deforestation, road connectivity, man-animal conflict, flood and erosion, drinking water, and of course education, income, and health. So these are the people who are going to speak on their own problems, what they have faced in their lifetime. And few are the initiatives, what they have taken to solve those problems. They are going to speak on those things. So I would like to introduce Suresh Pai from Arunachal, and which is basically a teacher by profession, and Mainu Marak, who is a social activist, Parameshwar Rabha, which is also a teacher, Amit Kuju, who is basically a farmer, and Ganga Prasad Sharma, who is a village headman of 5 different villages in Udalguri district of Assam. So I will continue my conversation both in English, Assamese, and Hindi, so that I can communicate both participants and all the panelists. So মই আপোনালোকৰ পৰা এইটো জানিব বিচাৰিম যে আপোনালোকে কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ সমস্যাবোৰ ফেচ কৰি আছে আৰু সেই সমস্যাবোৰ ধৰক সমাধান কৰিবলৈ আপোনালোকে কেনেকুৱা পদক্ষেপ হাতত লৈছে। তো তাৰ বিষয়ে যদি আপোনালোকে সবে অলপ অলপ সময় কয়, আমাৰ হাতত বেছি সময় নাই, ম্যাক্সিমাম ধৰক 3 মিনিটমান সময় পাব। তো সেইখিনি সময়ৰ ভিতৰতে যোনখিনি ক'ব পাৰে আৰু।
হয়, প্ৰথমতে আমি বহুত সুখতে আছিলোঁ, কিন্তু মাজতে জংঘলবিলাক নষ্ট হৈ যোৱাৰ কাৰণে বন্যপ্ৰাণীবিলাক সব গাঁৱলৈ ওলাই আহি ঘৰ ভাঙিলে, মানুহ মাৰিলে ইত্যাদি ইত্যাদি আমি ভুগিব লগা হৈ আছে। আৰু গাঁৱৰ মাজত যিবিলাক মানুহ বসবাস কৰি আছে, আতংক সৃষ্টি হৈ আছে। তো এই সমস্যাটো সমাধান কৰিবলৈ মই তাৰে এজন পূৰ্বৰ পৰাই বসবাস কৰা ব্যক্তি, মই ভালকৈ অনুভৱ কৰিছোঁ, যদি জংঘল আমি ভালকৈ আৰু লগাব পাৰোঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে নিশ্চয় এই সমস্যাটো সমাধান হ'ব বুলি মই ভাবোঁ।
He highlighted the problem which is exists in Udalguri district, is a very major prominent problem, which is the man-elephant conflict. And he realized that when they are younger, its problem is not so much is called a problem, but now they have realized it's a real problem. And he feels that if they try to grow more plants and plantation program, then it is possible to might overcome in those problems. So this his experience.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Amit Kuzur, and I want to speak on the topic water problems that I am facing in my locality. Previous 10 to 12 years back, I want to go back where I have seen practically the people surviving happily, because during that time, the trees were available, and the water flowing, the water scarcity was, during that time it was no such problems was being faced by the people. So gradually forests is being cleared up by the people, local peoples, and deforestation is being created out. So the problems, major problems the local people are facing is water scarcity. So the local 12 villages, which I want to stress on, that they have a bigger drains which are linked to river, and these drains, they are linked to different villages, and for their consumable water, they take to their villages for different uses. So this has been continuously being going on the process of consuming water, how the people are using it through the canals linkage with bigger rivers. So now I would like to stress here is that due to the deforestation, the water table is being gone under. So even if you go through what's called boring, so it is a tough work for the government to supply the water to the villages. So it is very fortunate for me to
call them upstage.
to get with the Balipara Foundation. They approached us, and they gave us such a challenging platform to go through the afforestation project. And I'm working as a ADC, Eco Development Committee, as a president over there, managing and monitoring over there, and organizing awareness program for the afforestation, calling the people, community building, giving them such opportunity to take the ownership of this afforestation project. So such steps are being going on in my locality. So major problems I have already stressed on, that is water problem. So it is because of the afforestation I have practically seen in my life they are surviving. So we have the determination of to go through the afforestation project that will help us in the future, that there is no any water problems. Thank you.
মোৰ এটা সমস্যা এনেকৈ মোৰ এটা মই SCG গোটৰ হয় আৰু মোৰ এটা ফেডাৰেশ্যন আছে আৰু মাৰ্কছ বুলি আৰু সেয়াৰ মোৰ সমস্যা হ'ল এটা গৰাখহনীয়া আৰু আমাৰ গোটেই বাৰী আৰু কিবা শিল পাথৰবিলাক যেতিয়া আমি মানে বেলেগ কিবাত নিছিলোঁ তাৰ সমস্যাত আমি গোটেই গৰা খহি আমাৰ অনিষ্ট কৰিছে, সেইবিলাক আমাৰ সমস্যা হৈছিল। তাৰ সমস্যা হওঁতে মই গোটেই গাঁৱৰ আৰু SCG মিলি পেলাই এই শিলবিলাক আমি বন্ধ কৰিছোঁ। গতিকে এই শিলৰ পৰা আমাৰ গোটেইখিনি বানপানী হৈছে বুলি আৰু গোটেই আমি শিলবিলাক এতিয়া আমি ৰাখিছোঁ। আৰু আমাৰ যোনটো আমি গছ গছনি আমাৰ সমস্যা আছিলে, তাৰ কাৰণে আমি ভাবি গোটেইখিনি মিটিং কৰি আমি SCG গোটেই আৰু গাঁৱৰ মহিলাসকল মিলি পেলাই আমি এৰিয়াত পাহাৰৰ গছ গছনি আমি এতিয়া ৰাখিছোঁ আৰু ৰাখি আমি আজি খণ্ড খণ্ডকৈ আমি গ্ৰুপবিলাকে আমি গছ গছনি এতিয়া আমি বচাই ৰাখিছোঁ, এতিয়া আমাৰ ডাঙৰ হৈছে। গতিকে এই সমস্যাবিলাক আমি সমস্যা সমাধান কৰিবলৈ হাতত লৈ আছোঁ আৰু মহিলাসকলেও মোৰ লগত বহুত ছাপৰ্ট দিছে, ক'লে আৰু টান লাগিছিলে কিন্তু প্ৰথমত কৰিবলৈ, কিন্তু সেই সমস্যাবোৰ আমি সমাধান কৰিবলৈ অলপমান টাইম লাগিলে। তথাপি 2007 চনত মই এইবোৰ মিটিং কৰি আমি বন্ধ কৰিলোঁ। বন্ধ কৰি এতিয়া আমাৰ শিলবোৰ তেনেকৈ আছে। তথাপিও আমাৰ যিখিনি নিয়াৰ পাছত এতিয়াতো আমাৰ গৰাখহনীয়াটো আছেই, এইবিলাক আমাৰ সমস্যা হৈছে। আমাৰ এতিয়া স্কুলত অহা যোৱা কৰিবলৈ আমাৰ বানপানী হয়, কিছুমান আমাৰ পাহাৰৰ পৰা বহুত নিজৰা আহি গোটেই ডাঙৰ পানী হৈ যায়। পানী হোৱাৰ পৰা আমাৰ স্কুলত অহা যোৱা হৈ ৰাস্তা পদূলি আমাৰ সাগৰৰ নিচিনা ডাঙৰ হৈ যায়। পাহাৰৰ পানী এনে অৰুণাচল পাহাৰখন আমি 1 নং ফুলুগুৰি চুমৰদা গাঁৱৰ বাসিন্দা।
She said that erosion is one of the problems they have faced and they link this erosion problem with the deforestation in the nearby hill. So one day they belong to self-help group. They have a group of women and they try to protect first the forest, and they restrict the deforestation in that particular area, and they realize that if they protect the forest, they link that problem with the erosion, and they thought that if they protect the forest, somehow they will keep control on the erosion problem also. And also she said that road connectivity is one of the problems they are facing. So during the flood season, they don't have a proper road for the kids to go in schools. So that she mentioned that is one of the problems they are facing now. And they took the initiative, the first initiative they took to protect the forest, and the afforestation program they have started in a mass organization, Mahila Shakti Kendra, which is also an NGO in Tejpur. So she also belonged to, and they are actively working in the afforestation program now.
Yes, already told Madam Gita, this myself Suresh Fight from Arunachal Pradesh. Just I am sharing how we convert conservation movement into a tourism one. This Packet Tiger Reserve I am doing in a village, Sejusa, different villages of Packet Tiger Reserve. Here Packet Tiger Reserve, the conservation movement is very strong from 2006 onward because of the initiative of the village head, that is Goraba Society. They are implementing customarily on conservation and by the divisional forest officer. They are successfully implemented, they are convinced the people, and they have stopped the anti-poaching and illegal hunting onwards. And like that, they can stop the utilization of this called hornbill beak also. And they convince people to surrender the hornbill beaks and use the artificial one. People are, and they have successfully implemented it. But when I observe, within few months or years, people are not satisfied with them because the tribal people are totally dependent on forest. The village head implement the customary law and forest department implement the forest law, but the tribal people are totally dependent on the forest. They are directly asked them to abandon the activity in the forest. And I realized that, and I request the DFO and the Goraba Society, because whatever we are doing, it is good, but it is not easy to make the people understand about the conservation, the reserve. I request them, you do like that, you are doing a noble job, but it is not easy for laymen to village people to understand. Your activity will understand by the elite people, the conservationists, the scholar, they will understand. Then you do like that, I will support you. We start convert this conservation into a tourism. Then he said how it is. The DFO said that doing tourism is very complication one in our society because they don't know what is tourism. And especially they don't want to do a hospitality work. And he asked me to do whatever you want to do, I support it. I request all the people, but people deny. The elite also deny. But ultimately the Goraba Society member come and say they are illiterate. Even to the yes, Masterji, Guruji, you are doing good job, I think. We will support you. You start. Then I say, okay, we start. No need to do the awareness program. We constructed small 4 hut, local hut, and giving awareness regarding this hospitality management in little way, in simple way. And we have selected some as a guide, natural guide, cook, driver, this one, your Sakidar, like that. And we finally start this movement from 2009. And our camp is running from 2011. And finally we achieved. And people cooperate us slowly. They accept tourism as a source of income. And I motivate by the help of this villager, you enjoy the conservation. Not except it's but you don't bound to do the conservation. You enjoy it. How can you enjoy? You support the NGO who are doing research work there. As a field assistant, you are getting employment. And you engage as a guide, and you engage as a cook, you engage as a showkeeper, and like that. And in this way, you will work to earn something. People automatically follow it, and now maximum of the people of that area you are engaged as a hornbill nest protector, and NGOs, field assistant, and some of busy in the this community run ecotourism, this place, this Packet Jungle. And again, one incident, challenges came in front of us. There is one village. There was a village. That is Mogoso. Before declaration of Tiger Reserve or Wildlife Sanctuary, they are residing in the place, the present Pake Tiger Reserve. When they know about this conservation movement, initial stage, they voluntarily relocated themselves from that Pake Tiger Reserve area. Now, Pake Tiger area is the place. There is no any influence of human activity. It is independent area. It is now it is one of the best known tiger reserve. The government rehabilitated the village, but in two villages, 1 and 2. But one is in a communicated area, but 2 is in a backward area. The two people feel deceived by the government because they are deceived. They have only a small hut, construct product, and they provide nothing facility to us. Later on, we convinced them also, and now the villagers have 100% literate, and maximum of them applied from the village to give better education and medical facility, but 3 houses remaining there. Anyway, our advise them to start homestay. Now they are also doing homestay, and they are also earned. What I want to say in conclusion, we can convert this conservation as a tourism, but not force them, the people, to the conservation work. Let them to enjoy the conservation. Now my people are enjoying this conservation activity. They are enjoying. They are very much happy to work with this. What called this? This Nature Conservation Foundation is working there. This Wildlife Trust of the WWF is working there. Our WTI is working there. Maximum of their field is our local people. They are enjoying. They are very happy. They are sometimes act like a scientist. I know this like this. This my last is the thanks Balipara Foundation. You are giving me to represent my community. This is Nishi community. And my last request is that you people, you all are learning. You have to visit such kind of place and encourage the local community to enjoy the conservation work. Only putting rules, regulation, and pressurizing to do that, this is not good. Because we are, myself also a villager. I myself also dwell in a village. We know very much. If you don't mind, we better know you people then how to conserve the forest. You are pressurizing us. Pressurizing we can't do. You can encourage us. When you go, you people go to that area and you finding a space one. Where is forest highway? Where is that? It is very space. That while doing that, the local people feel isolated themselves. Wow, this is forest department is earning revenue from the visitor. We are isolated. This tiger reserve is there. They are giving benefit to government, not the local community. That's why I request you to stay in the homestay and local community run resort. Whatever the expenditure doing for these people, that's when you are supporting the conservation. If you are move out of this place to the forest highway, that means you are encouraging the forest department, not the local community. In this way, there will be the grave is creating presently. I think you people will banish this gap and support the conservation of the movement of the not the Pake, but the whole the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Promise Rabha. মই প্ৰথমতে বালিপাৰা ফাউণ্ডেশ্যনক ধন্যবাদ দিব লাগিব কাৰণ এই সুন্দৰ প্লেটফৰ্মখন আজি তেওঁলোকে আমাক দিছে আৰু ইয়াৰ জৰিয়তে আমি কি কৰি আছো স্থানীয় ব্যক্তি হিচাপে তাক আজি আপোনালোকৰ আগত ক'বলৈ সুবিধাখন পাইছো আজি দুদিনৰ মিটিঙত উপস্থিত থাকি গম পালো যে প্ৰত্যেকই বিচাৰিছে ফৰেষ্ট কনজাৰভেশ্যন আৰু ফৰেষ্ট এনিমেল কনজাৰভেশ্যন দিব লাগে যেটো মই 2008 চনৰ পৰাই আৰম্ভ কৰিছো এককভাৱে 2008 চনৰ এটা দুপৰীয়া মই যেতিয়া চাহ খাবলৈ আহিছিলো তেতিয়া দেখা পালো যে এজন ব্যক্তিয়ে এটা দুৰা কাছ যাক নেকি মোস্ট ইনডেঞ্জাৰাছ স্পেচিছ বুলি কয় সেইটো মাৰি মাংস খাবৰ কাৰণে লৈ আহি আছে মই তেওঁক সুধিলো যে এইটো আপুনি কি কৰিব তেতিয়া ক'লে যে মই এইটো খাম আপুনিতো মাংসহে খাব ইয়াতো বেছি মাংস নোলায় গতিকে মই আপোনাক মাংসৰ পইচা দিওঁ আপুনি সেইটো মোক দিয়ক বুলি কয় তেওঁ মান্তি হ'ল আৰু সেই দুৰা কাছটো মোক দিলে আৰু সেই দুৰা কাছটো লৈ মই আমাৰ বন বিভাগৰ লগত যোগাযোগ কৰি সেইটো বন বিভাগৰ ধনশ্ৰী ডিভিজনেল ফৰেষ্টত মই এইটো জমা দিলোঁ তেনেকৈ মোৰ ৱাইল্ড এনিমেলছ কনজাৰভেশ্যন আৰম্ভ হ'ল 2015 চনত মই ৱাটাৰ মনিটৰ লিজাৰ্ড দুটা তেনেকৈ চিকাৰীৰ পৰা কালেক্ট কৰি মই ফৰেষ্টত জমা দিলোঁ ইতিমধ্যে কেইটামান তেওঁলোকে মাৰি কাটি বিক্ৰী কৰিলেই আৰু মই যিটো কনজাৰভেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে কৰি আছোঁ সেইটো মোৰ লগৰীয়াসকল অনুপ্ৰাণিত হৈ মোক সেই খবৰবোৰ দিছিলে ক'ত কি হৈ আছে সেইবোৰ খবৰ দিছিলে আৰু সেইবোৰ উদ্ধাৰ কৰাত মোক সহায় কৰিছিলে আৰু সেইবোৰ বন বিভাগক হেণ্ড অভাৰ কৰাত মোক সহায় কৰিছিলে। ঠিক তেনেকৈয়ে এই বছৰ 2 ছেপ্টেম্বৰত এটা অজগৰ সাপ তেনেকৈ পালোঁ। সেই অজগৰ সাপটো মই উদ্ধাৰ কৰি বন বিভাগক মই সমজাই দিলোঁ। আৰু সেই অজগৰ সাপটো এনেকুৱা সুস্বাদু হেনো আমাৰ মানুহবিলাকে আজিকালি খুব খায়, অজগৰ সাপকো খায়। গতিকে সেই অজগৰ সাপটো খাবৰ কাৰণে তেওঁলোকে মোক পইচা অফাৰ কৰিছিলে, 500 টকা দিম, অজগৰ সাপটো মোক দিয়ক, এনেকুৱা ধৰণকৈ তেওঁলোকে কৈছিলে। কিন্তু আমি কৈছিলোঁ যে এই অজগৰ সাপবোৰ আচলতে খাদ্যৰ কাৰণে নহয়, এইবোৰ আমাৰ অৰণ্যৰ এটা সম্পদ, আৰু এই সম্পদসমূহ যেতিয়া হেৰাই যাব তেতিয়া আমি মানুহবোৰো জীয়াই থাকিব নোৱাৰিম। কাৰণ আমি মানুহ হিচাপে জীয়াই থাকিব লাগিলে এই প্ৰকৃতিক আমি জীয়াই ৰাখিব লাগিব। অকল প্ৰকৃতিত গছ গছনিখিনি থাকিলেই নহ'ব, জীৱ জন্তুখিনিও সম্পূৰ্ণ সুৰক্ষিতভাৱে থাকিব পাব লাগিব। আৰু সেইখিনিকেই মই মানুহখিনিক বুজাইছিলোঁ। আৰু সেই কাম কৰিবলৈ যাওঁতেই আমি আচলতে বিভিন্ন সময়ত বিভিন্ন বাধা আমি পাইছোঁহি। আমাৰ ওচৰতে ভূটান নেইবাৰ কাণ্ট্ৰি, তাৰ পৰা বিভিন্ন সময়ত আমাৰ স্থানীয় মানুহখিনিয়ে গছ কাটি কাটি লৈ আহে। সেইবোৰ যেতিয়া নেকি আমি বাধা দিওঁ তেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে আমাক মাৰিবৰ কাৰণে উদ্যত হয়, আমাক মাৰ্ডাৰ কৰাৰ হুমকি দিছিলে। তথাপি আমি নেকি সেইটোত নেকি পিছ পৰি যোৱা নাই। আৰু এই আমাৰ কামবোৰ দেখি আৰু এতিয়া উপলব্ধি কৰি লাহে লাহে আমাৰ কমিউনিটিৰ মানুহখিনিয়ে এই ফৰেষ্ট কনজাৰভেশ্যন ইয়াৰ ওপৰত অলপমান আগ্ৰহী হৈছে, যাৰ ফলত এতিয়া সচৰাচৰ আগতে যেনেকুৱাকৈ আমি গছ গছনি কাটি ধ্বংস কৰা দেখা পাইছিলোঁ, আজিকালি গছ এডাল কাটিবলৈ যোৱাৰ আগতে অলপ হ'লেও চিন্তা কৰে। আৰু নতুন এডাল গছ ৰুবৰ কাৰণে মানুহখিনি এতিয়া আগ্ৰহী হৈছে। এতিয়া প্ৰত্যেকে ঘৰে ঘৰে সময় পালেই সুবিধা পালেই ভাল ভাল গছৰ পুলি কিনি লৈ লগাই আছে। গতিকে সেইফালৰ পৰা আমাৰ যিখিনি নিৰৱচ্ছিন্ন প্ৰচেষ্টা তাৰে কিছু ফল বুলি মই অনুভৱ কৰোঁ। এইখিনিয়ে মোৰ ক'ব।
Thank you. He said that what we are trying to focus on the conservation issues and rural issues. He started it single-handedly in 2008. Although he is not a background from the wildlife or any scientific background, one day he found that one man with one turtle bring to market to sell them, to eat them. Then he realized it's in Assamese it's called a dhurakaso. I'm not sure which is the endangered species it is, but he claimed that it's an endangered species. And he realized it should not be it should not mean to be eat, and he buy it, and he then handed it over to forest department for that turtle. And the next another one case, he found 2 water monitor lizard in a market. People try to sell them, to eat them, and he rescued those lizards and also handed it over to forest department. And not only that, recently, few months back, he also found one python which is bring by some antisocial element to the market and try to sell them to eat them. And he also protect those python. Also, he buy those python and he handed it over to forest department. So somehow he realized it from his own. No one is there to give him to give a lesson on that. When he have started in the 2008, wildlife is important, means all the animals are important, you should protect that. It's his own initiative, and he realized that not only the plants and plants is also important, but along with the plants, other animals are also important for the ecosystem. So his statement is that. So here we have realized that these people have a lot of, I also agree with them that Suresh Pait have said that not only the scientists and the academicians also know the value of the wildlife and how to preserve and conserve the wildlife and the plants. These local people also and these ethnic communities have also their own knowledge and ethnic knowledge to protect and to conserve and to be involved in this conservation program. So with this thing, I would like to conclude that there is a lots of problem in the rural life in the conservation field they are facing. So we can help them not only to force them, we can help them to solve all those problems, whatever it is, a water problem, deforestation, and the road connectivity. So it's a time for us to put our hands together and to move forward to solve all those problems, and also whatever the initiative they have started, it's our role now to move forward all those things. So thank you all.